Hello world, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Wow, so before I get started, I hit 10,000 views on my Kindle Oasis video and I am really freaking grateful. Most of you who watch some of my content, I mean, I don't really have that much content, but most of you who watch my content know that I just do this for fun and kind of just in my free time, and I hit 10,000 views and I was like, oh dang, maybe I should really like keep making videos for you guys. So that's what I am doing, and I just want to tell you I'm so grateful. I also hit like 141 subscribers, and what the heck, like people actually like want to subscribe to me. No, just kidding, but no, really, I'm absolutely grateful and I want to keep making content for you, so I'm gonna keep making content, but I just wanted to say thank you. Also, by the way, I just moved, new house, I have my own office. I do live kind of near a road that can be kind of loud, so I hope you guys can't hear that in the background. I guess I'll get started. The book that I want to recommend to you guys today is one of my favorites, and probably my favorite book series ever. It's called Penryn and the End of Days. I told myself that I'm not going to give away too many details to where it's going to be spoilers. I don't want to give away any spoilers. So I'll do any spoilers for you guys towards the end, or let me know what you guys want, because if you want me to make a video that's not spoilers on the same book series and then spoiler alert video of that same book, I can do that, absolutely. So the book that I want to review, I'm kind of really just winging it. I tried to reread it just so I could write down notes as I read it, and I was like, okay, like I know what's gonna happen next, and that's weird because usually like I kind of forget what a book's about, but this book I just loved it so much. I was really focusing on every single word. So the book is Penryn and the End of Days. That's the series name, I'm sorry, but it's called Angel Fall. The book series is based in a post-apocalyptic world where there's this girl who really is still technically in high school. The world just kind of collapsed and ended, and these angels just fell from the sky and started terrorizing their entire universe. So for me, I actually really like anything that's kind of like biblical. I think that's a lot of fun. Kind of has like a historical biblical element to it, and I just absolutely love it. That's kind of my dealio. And so with Angel Fall, Penryn, she has a little sister and she has a mom who is crazy. Her mom has kind of like schizophrenia, bipolar issues. There's a part in the beginning of the first book, her mom is crazy and she like kills people, or like she like draws dead faces on them, and you're like, or she'll put like lipstick on their face, or like she carries around like these really bad smelling eggs because she's superstitious, and like she's just like weird and kind of like this little child that Penryn, the main character, has to look after. And that's also not including her sister, who is in a wheelchair. She's kind of like paralyzed almost. And you'll learn more about why she's paralyzed, but it does have to do with the mom and things like that. And there's just a lot of interesting factors that make Penryn's family dynamic already really complicated. So when the world comes to an end and all these angels are just terrorizing the entire universe, Penryn has a lot of responsibility taking care of the most important thing in her life, her sister, and then her mom as well. So she already has a lot going on, and while she's trying to escape her city, it's based in California, she happens to stumble upon this angel who's beautiful but also so scary, and there's gangs, and they're all kind of, they're like trading food or money for like angel body parts, because like the fact if anyone finds an angel that's dead, it's kind of rare, and like all this stuff, it's becoming very, very, you know, unfamiliar. So what I really love about the writing style of the author, Susan E. So her writing style is very personal. It makes you feel like you're actually Penryn, and the character is a little bit insecure about herself. And so the real goal of the main character is really just not focus on herself, completely like humble when it comes to herself, even though she seems really beautiful when she's described. And I like that. I like that a lot. So she finds this angel. She kind of takes him in under her wing, and she's determined that this is going to be her key to find her sister, because her sister goes missing. I'm not going to tell you anymore. Her sister goes missing, and she said the angel is going to be her only way to get her sister back. What's really cool about this book series is it's not simply about angels, and these angels are not perfect by any means. These angels really are like Greek gods in the sense that they're very, very corrupt, and they have their own ideas and they have their own motivations, and they don't really know why they're there either. So it's just a bunch of chaos going at once, and there's this angel, and Penryn's, you know, fierce, and she's holding him captive and forcing him pretty much to take care of her and help her find her sister. So they go on this really long journey. He's very sexy in the book. He's kind of like a Greek god, just like chiseled perfectly. He has these snow white wings that are beautiful. Penryn manages to cut a chunk out of them, and he's very protective over his beautiful wings. And they go on this beautiful, long, crazy journey together. And they kind of just destroy everything that's being created and teach people how to love and have fun again, and it's just really cool. So if you like post-apocalyptic, if you like angels, it has a little bit of a mystical element to it. If you like adventure with a little bit of romance, but there's not too much romance, absolutely, 100%, this is the book for you. This is the series. I mean, you'll read the first book and you'll be like, okay, I need to keep going, like what the heck. I have tried to find books that are similar, that I liked, and there were a few that were tough. I will share more of them if you'd like, but they just didn't capture me. Like, I felt absolutely encapsulated in this book. Like, I was in this book. This is me. I'm falling in love with some freaking angel that's not even real. You know what I mean? So, it's incredible the way that this author writes, the way she creates a storyline that just really, there's a lot behind everything that you don't really notice or pay attention to in the beginning, and then at the end it all comes together and you're like, wow, I never even considered this. And there are a lot of characters that you don't think are going to come back or are going to really contribute much to the book, and then before you know it, the book is just like filled with all these characters just filling in puzzle pieces, and you're just mind blown. It is absolutely incredible. I'm really shook that I started to read the book again and I couldn't do it just because I remembered so much, and that's because I was glued to every page for real. Like, sometimes I just like will read pages but I don't understand it, or it's not interesting enough that I just don't remember it enough, and I remember the big key points enough to where the book can come together at the end. But with this, it was like I was savoring every word. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You know when you take like a bite of food and you're just like, it's bland or it's normal or it's nothing crazy, and you're just like eating it just to eat it, and you're like, oh, this was good, like it's fulfilling. But then you eat something and it's so delicious, you're like savoring every single bite, and you're like, okay, like I can't wait for this next bite, like I just gotta keep going. You're just tasting every single element of that food, and you're like, wow, that was incredible. I need more right now. That is how this book is. That is how this entire series is. I don't want to give away anything too much. But yeah, it's interesting, the correlation between biblical notions. It's by far not a Christian-based book. It is not simply, you know, about Christianity. It really doesn't even hint much at Christianity because these angels are so corrupt. But they all are biblical names. So the Snow White angel, his name's Raphael, they call him Raffi. And you can do a lot of like looking back into what Raphael did biblically and how it kind of correlates with what he does in the book. So yeah, absolutely, I would recommend this quarantine, if you have time, read Angel Fall, Penryn and the End of Days series by Susan E. You will not regret it. If you want me to go in depth about this book a little bit more, I absolutely can. I can do that in a separate video. I don't want to give away spoilers. No, because I want you to read it and I want you to be so dumbfounded at it. It's incredible. You should do it. So, read the book. Do it. You. Read that book. Enjoy it. Savor it. Take it in. If you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know. Tell me why or why not. If you have a book that you think is just so incredible, it is your savoring piece of cake or your savory food, tell me. I want to read it. I want to review it. In terms of this book, I would say this is my 9.5 out of 10. This is my ideal, perfect, 100% best book. I do have bad things to say about books. Trust me, this is just not one of them. It's incredible. I guess the only thing that I could say that I would like more of is I would like more juicy romance, but it's also not a romance book. It's more of an adventure book. So I would say for the book to not be so overwhelming, where it's the focus for Penryn throughout the entire series is consistent, saving her sister. But it doesn't transfer into a relationship with Raphael as much as I wanted it to, but at the same time, I like the focus because that character always has a consistent purpose. And it starts to kind of just emulate this wholesome goodness, and you see Penryn grow in so many ways, and just her experience through life, her relationship with her mom, her sister, it all changes. And it's really interesting. So, I don't want to give away the spoilers, but read it, listen to it, whatever you think you need. And if you want me to review anything, like I said, just let me know. I would love to do that for you guys. I want to start posting more videos. I'm going to start posting some on Aussies, serving, really whatever you guys want to watch. You just tell me and I'll make it for you. But thanks for your patience. I hope this helped, and I am so excited to start doing this more for you guys. So let me know. Thanks for watching. Seriously. Okay, bye.